Oh, thank you so much, Elab. All right. How did you head down the mine? Someone's down there. Ouch. Let me just make room so I can pick one of these pots up. Pop them up there. There we go. May as well pop that down here while there is nothing in it. My lord, why is everything facing the wrong way? Everything is the table facing the wrong way. Oh, the table's probably facing the wrong way. God damn it. Oh well. Alright. There we go. Okay then. Time for us to head back down, I think. Can't. If we had a wrench, we could turn the table so that the labels would face the right way. Aavak, I'm fantastic at archery. I hit everything AI points the arrow at. Yes, I meant to hit that rabbit behind the dragon. It was pure evil, don't you know? I see, I see. I mean, the first bit of evil is getting AI to aim for you, but... Nice work. Well done. I have a Jonas pot. Did someone... Oh, it might have come off a drifter. May I have it? That'll be very, very useful. We are slowly gathering them. The inverted refraction cylinder. Okay, okay, okay. Right. Sheila, are you coming down into the mines again? Oh, the first pot was placed on the side, so all of them aligned to that. I see, I see. All right. You're carrying an empty pot. Intentionally? Anubis is lost down here. Why is Anubis lost down here? I also have an accident. Oh, you probably picked them up from let me quickly get these back in. You probably picked them up from Alice when Alice went down. If you want to pop the knife and whatever else on the shelves, then Alice can pick it up later. No, on the rack, sorry. The axe would need to go on the rack, yeah. Oh well. Alright, we can head down. But yeah, we're gonna need a lot more pickaxes and prop picks for this mine, I think. Also, next time we come up, I think I might actually try to... It's over this way, Sheilab. I think I might try to expand the living space. Down into the depths we go. Gonna quickly knock that off and put it back up, because doing so resets the timer, as I understand it. No, wrong way, sorry. I keep doing that. Dead corrupt the saw blade locust. Let me quickly... Oh, can I not? Oh, never mind. Apparently I can't carve it. Oh, down we go. And along we go. Still having cave-in troubles down here, I see. Lost She-Lab and... Oh, I'll come back up to you. Come back up to you. Don't worry. Don't worry. You haven't lost me. Yeah, there we are. You've got your way in. She-Lab's still out there. There we go. Right. Is V-Dark down here? Looks like... Are you in this direction? Yes, you are. Hello. Right, so at this point, if you've got a prospecting pick, then fan out, look for gubbins. If you need to use your support beams to reinforce an area, then please do so. Oh, Anubis said they need some supports. I will be back. I'm going to go out, find Anubis, and help them out a little bit. Where is Anubis? Is Anubis in this direction? No. I'm so sorry, Revenge. I'm looking around for... Oh, no, Anubis was right there. I couldn't find their name. Right, I'm here. Like, where do you want the support, Anubis? Or I can just throw you a bunch. Here you go. On the floor right there. Oh, no, never mind. I'll pass them to you now. Here we go. Womp. Right at your feet. Sorry, Anubis. I was all over the place. Just completely confused. How about we make this a little bit easier for us to see, though, hey? And then... And there. And then around the other side, and then I can dig these up. Really? Instability's still that high? Wow. My goodness, the oof. That's just rough. I don't appear to be able to improve the instability. There we go. Now it's down to 16%. It'd be wonderful to just get rid of this section from the middle here. I have to do it slowly, bit by bit, but I will do it. Watch out when walking straight across someone using their axe. Can lead to premature leg chopping. Wow, it's still that rough of a percentage. Okay, if you could steer clear of where I'm about to cut, it's a 16.7% chance of collapse. Okay. That's fine. The ones around it was 0%, so it basically stopped them from collapsing and only allowed the ones in the middle to fall, which is good enough. Okay, Alice, you head on back up. Honestly, in the end, it's going to probably be a case of, like, if we wanted to organize this much more specifically, then we could have a system where we have shifts. one group is up top recharging their temporal stability. The other group is down here mining. Then swap it out. If we had enough for 3 groups, then one group could be heading back to base, carrying materials and picking up resupply. Oh, Lord. Actual rabbit warren over here. Does someone have dirt to close the pit? Is Tarazi with us? Copper chunk should be placed in the chest with the ores in it. Right. Let's have a quick look. What is the ore like down here? Trace amounts of copper there. Medium amounts over here. So this shaft seems to have something. I'm going to do another spot check in a couple of other locations. But that one seems to be the one that we want. Oof. Trace amounts. Trace amounts there. Yeah, I'm not finding much anymore. That one spot where I was at seems to be the best. Oh, you found some. Nice work. Very nice work, actually. Large where I'm stood, but I need to leave. Okay, well, if everyone is needing to leave, then we could head back up. You've got a decent amount there. Okay, yeah, the heading back up would be in this direction then. We're heading up, Hoshi. Do you want to stay or do you want to come with? The rock wants me to dig deeper. Understood. Okay. And straight up here. And straight up. Nice and easy. A couple of nasties around here. May as well clean up the corpses. Sounds like someone's... yeah, you started to get to the point where you're losing your mind. I do love that once you get unstable enough, you just start babbling incoherently. Do we have, I wonder, enough materials to make a reasonable expansion to this area here? I could probably work on building an actual bunkhouse. Probably take a door, like a little stairway down here into another room, a little bit deeper. Have a bunkhouse down there. This would be like the workman sort of area. I like the idea of that. Do we want to make a way to make more tools here? Actually, a small forging operation wouldn't be too terribly bad, but I mean, we're slowly moving through the copper. I don't know how much more there is there. I will quickly do a density search to get a read. So hold that thought. Actually, I should probably do it much closer to the mine. Oh yeah, still ultra high native copper, ultra high sphalerite, decent ilmenite, poor chromite, very poor halite, and hematite. So yeah, no, we've still got huge amounts. And there's even emerald. So yeah, no, having a small smelting operation here just so that we can replace tools would probably be useful. No, that's a good point, Sweet Orange Bunny. You could use the support beams as an indicator, yeah. Alright. Alright, I kind of like this idea. We're going to want a bunch more... oh, my lord. Huge amounts of support beams in there. Very nice, very nice. Don't actually have a shovel, sadly, but... kind of feeling like I want something like that. Yeah. We got a shovel in there? No. Big size. Maybe I can make one. Oh, I do have a shovel. Wow. I must have missed it when I was looking. Did only the rich copper chunks get taken back to town already? The deep promises a mother's embrace. I approve. Greatly approve. Thank you. Thank you very much. Gonna want more walnut logs, I think. Also, we probably want to make this into dirt path because you don't get a movement buff walking on cobble, I don't believe. So if we can turn that into the correct stuff, that would be wonderful. You okay? You having a rough time? Do we have dirt? We don't. Sadness. A little bit of stone path. Has Sheila already gone back? We can definitely work on that, yeah. We can absolutely run a path through the desert. And with all of the support beams we've got, we could easily set up some mines through tunnels through mountains, rather. That would not be difficult. Like, at all. Yeah, it'll make it a bit more organized going in and out, yeah. Alright, well, I'm actually down for that. I already see a bit of something happening over there. Okay. Yeah, I like this idea. I actually really like this idea. Now, the question is, do we want to go south and around, or do we want to go across the lake? Oh, you know what? We could actually set up a little jetty over here, just a little ferry moving across the lake at some point. That would be cute. Manga Pork has apparently started a road west of town heading into the desert. Okay, that would actually be really cool. Nico, I think... I can't think of anything in particular we want you to bring up. Maybe some food. I could make... You know, if this is going to be more of a permanent mining outpost, we could build a small... Okay, so... A forge, a small concern to repair tools would be nice. A bunkhouse is a necessity so that all of the miners can sleep at the same time. That is a given. We need that. A small cellar might be okay for food, but realistically, we shouldn't have large food stocks up here. We should bring food we need over here. So, I would say, I've got a bunch of healing poultices here. There you go. I'm gonna say no to the pantry, to the cellar. I don't think that would really help. Okay, maybe a very small concern, just nothing big. There's no reason for it. A small cellar wouldn't be terrible. We could have booze. Okay, no, we probably do need a cellar, actually. In thinking further on my initial rather hasty assertion that a cellar was unnecessary. I have come to the conclusion that that was a bit of a rash decision, really. I think we probably do need a cellar, and it probably needs to be of a modest size. A modest cellar. Yeah, I think so. But we definitely... Okay, so genuinely, we need a small forge. Nothing much, but something to allow us to replace tools. At least copper tools. We are also going to want a bunkhouse. Now, that one actually is a really important one. We desperately need someone to sleep. Mining lodge out of food, is it? There's some meat in here. Let's throw it on the fire. There you go. All right. Oh, actually, here you go as well. Parting gift. Here's 4 servings there. I'm gonna head back to base. Actually, you know what? Since I borrowed that off Sheelab, let me do this. There you go. That way I can take it back and return it. Let's pop this in here. Grab Crocs on the top shelf. I mean, there's already Croc there, so... Oh, those are from base. I see. Righty up. She'll take them back with me then. Nice stack. Right. I will return. I'll start. I'm gonna want more walnut wood to work on the roof. Maybe some shingles, honestly. If we can get some clay shingles, that would be wonderful. We've got red clay here. If any of you would like to set up a small pit kiln and start making shingles, would actually be very useful. If all else fails, you can use the support beams to light the fire, so you can use those as fuel for this fire, while keeping the firewood for the shingles. I am going to start heading back. I've got a bunch of stuff to deliver. But on my return, I will start laying the foundation for a proper road. Let's make it a bit wider than this, though. For a diagonal, you're going to want it to be... Well, okay, maybe this is okay. Actually thinking about it. Yeah, it probably is okay. I would usually go with 3 wide diagonals, but it's all right. It's all right. I can lead you back to the mining outpost, Tarazi. That won't be an issue. I'll be back at the main camp relatively soon, but getting some actual infrastructure on the go would be wonderful. However, I swear, I am not going to pass this entire winter without doing some more work on my potential home. I have been hoodwinked, bamboozled, I say. Oh, there we are. I'll grab a little bit of the sap on the way back as well. It's not much, but it's a fairly common trip. There'll always be time to grab more. Maybe I'll bring up some items to properly mark that as as resin bearing trees. Okay, you know what, Bentham? I'll load my inventory with stones since I was on the way back to you. But only if you voice the meme. We can't just have someone saying, all of them, without fully embodying the everyone meme. That's just not okay. Oh, we've got over 1,000 comfortably. Well over 1,000, actually. That's better. See, now I believe that you actually want them. I can imagine the spittle flying already. Right. Oh, did you grab them all? There's a couple more up here. I'll grab these ones. Okay. I've murdered an unfunny amount of wolves. We have so much bushmeat. Salt it. We're probably not going to eat it, even in this cold temperature, sooner than it's going to go off. So salt it for long-term storage. We have literal mountains of salt. Whoop. Hello. Yeah, now have 1,700-ish red clay in Origin Cave. That is amazing. See, Bentham just said in chat, there's no greater joy than watching the entire community using roads you've built. This is very much a Field of Dreams moment. Roads in particular are extremely Field of Dreamsy. If you build it, they will come. If you build the road, they will walk on it. It is practically a guarantee. Sorry, rabbit. Probably killed you. Sorry. Three stacks of sticks? We are wealthy beyond imaginings. Okay, we are back. Nice, I'm liking all of the lanterns going around the place at this point. Alright. Wrong place. Dropping off some seeds for you, She-Lab. That's a nice amount of seeds right there. We're gonna need to get some real good fertilizer down around here come next winter. Sorry, come spring. Plenty of rot in the cellar and tannery. Oh, nice. Maybe I can grab some of that to prep some fertilizer and make some compost. Hey, Demi. You're not finding any salt? We literally bought back thousands. Is there none of it in the cellar? I'll go have a look now. And when I say thousands, I am really, really genuinely saying thousands. No idea where it went to after that, I will confess, but... yeah, where is the halite? Does anyone know? Whose crocs were these? Did they come from the communal kitchen? Are they she-labs? What's the dealio? Probably from the inn. I'll bring it over there now. Yeah, if we could find out where the halite is, that would be great, because we mined absolutely staggering amounts. If it wasn't enough, that's not an issue. We can always get more. Bone meal in here. A good number of plant seeds. Oh, back of Windmill Smithy. There we go. Nice. Setting this up as a greenhouse. That's going to be wonderful, actually. Well, at least the temporal storm didn't strike us while we were out and about. Ah, here we are. Halite over here. We'll need to get it ground up. Hey, binary Callie. Didn't actually hop on. Mercury Eyes, I'm convinced. Once I've got disposable income, I'm getting this game. It is a wonderful game. There is an enormous amount to do in it. And the modding is fantastic, from what I understand. This isn't a modded server, and right now that's just the way it's going to be. But, you know, we're probably going to add mods later, or the next server will be modded, so on and so forth. But This game, not only is it a really solid game in and of itself, the modding community is like RimWorld modding community or Factorio modding community. It adds so much. But, Demi, did you grab the highlight already? You could drop it off at Sheilab's place if you wanted to. I'm sure she wouldn't mind. It has to be a kern. Okay. I can't use a pulverizer for it. Okay. No, this is too much fuss. I'm just going to do my stuff. Sure. Okay. Nico said, I don't know what to help with. Are there any other resources besides ores and stones needed? Well, the problem is we're in winter now. And so, and we have, you know, daplings be daplings. There aren't many trees around anymore. But you could travel out. I mean, we're always going to need more wood. Like, that is just a reality. We are always going to need more wood. Oak logs for the tannery. Setting up an oak orchard. Well, orchard's the wrong word, but an oak nursery would be amazing, yeah. Do we have... Can we hook the windmill up to a cairn? Because I'm not gonna lie, the idea of manually grinding salt is very unappealing. No, I meant, like, can we do that? Oh, there we are. There's a cairn right there. Never mind. Sorry, I'm being very dumb. Yeah, here we go. We've already got salt being, well, there's no wind, but can we turn off the half hammer? Is there a way to read how much wind is coming through? Yeah, that's disengaged. That's disengaged. That's disengaged. This one is engaged, I think. Yeah. Alright, we just don't have any wind power right now, I guess. A bit rough, but oh well. Tacolicious, that's really good advice. Half stacks only because it'll jam up otherwise. Oh, right, I meant to go and deliver some things to the inn. Yeah, if folks want to get together for a big fight in and around Origin Cave, that would be wonderful. Because once you see imminent on the storm, just head straight for Origin Cave. Right, I brought back the crocs there for the inn. 8, 9. What's up? Can I even get you? Oh yeah, I can. You missed. Actual trash gamer. Right. Let's see. Thunk. Right, let's have a look. Oh! Oh, damn it. She lives at the mining outpost. Okay. I can probably get down there in time. If I run like the wind. You might be able to get back. It's not that rough of a walk, but... it's a few in real life minutes. If you start the walk now, you will likely get back in time. Bentham has a road in progress, but I'm quite familiar with the route. And also the lake is currently iced over, which makes this route very fast right now. But I will make use of that road in time, I promise. I will help building it, in fact. But right now, speed is of the essence for me. I'm heading over to you. I will have a lantern out so you can locate me in the dark. It is a relatively easy trip to make. It's just knowing the right path to take. And honestly, as long as you're running through a temporal storm, you can generally outpace anything that spawns to deal with you. I'm out near the trader now. If you are trying to head back, then you will see me moving in the darkness. And if not, I'll hold up in the mining lodge with you guys. I have no time to be hungry. No hunger, only speed. I see you. Okay, let's go. Just follow my lantern in the darkness. We'll take the easy route. We'll go over the lake. Watch out, that. Sorry, I take a lot of liberties when running. Stay with me. Right, let's go. Right, the air is still. We've still got like 90 seconds. Once the temporal storm alerts us that it is imminent, that is more than enough time to cross this distance. You still with me? Yep, you are. The moment you hit the grass, you're practically home. Sorry, Sheelab. Watch out. back up. That's right. Go through. It's fine. I am completely okay with this area. Like I said, I do take some liberties when it comes to speed. Hello, sheep. Don't mind us. If you struggle to get... There you go. Perfect. Up and over. Do not trust that sheep. How dare you speak ill of sheeps? Rude, frankly. Much like the mountains, the sheep of the Welsh have an alliance. There are requirements. One of them is to not speak ill of the sheep. Alliance, like a medieval... Yes, a medieval alliance. That's right. Wait, no. I mean... Hang on a second. Like marry the princess in the other kingdom alliance? God damn it. It's a strategic alliance, okay? They ended the war 5 years early, saved millions of lives. Okay. Woohoo! Oh man, this is definitely thumbnail worthy. Look at this place. It's amazing. Hi. Well, we're all here. We do have quite the army. Now, one problem with this. If we all tried to fight as a group, bad. If we all tried to fight in here, bad. And things will spawn in here because spawning rules are very different during temporal storms. So what I would like to recommend is that we split up a bit. If you've got a sword, that's ideal. If not, spears, knives, if absolutely necessary. Those were super, especially confident. Sword and board. And outside. We don't want too many people in here. I would say those who are especially lacking in confidence as far as the combat goes, get back at the rear of the room of the bunkhouse, and then have a wall of people who are reasonably proficient with their chosen weapon to protect. Things will spawn in here, but I don't think they can spawn on a tile where someone's at. So if a large amount of people are back here, they're probably not going to spawn in this area, but might spawn in the rest of the room, so the spear wall then can fend them off. Those of us who feel up to the task can defend from outside. Can have groups of people moving around. The biggest problem will be light. So at least a couple of the sword and boards, one at the very least, will need to sacrifice their shield for a lantern in their offhand. Archers would be amazing. If we've got a couple of actual solid archers, Nine, I'm sorry, I love you, Nine, you're an amazing archer, come and help. Then we can have a couple of snipers up in a few choice locations, probably up on top of the greenhouse is an amazing place. Just raining down. Anywhere nice and high where there is limited areas for things to spawn. So, for example, archers, if you wanted to be especially effective, stood up on these beams. Not many things can spawn up here, though you've got to be aware that obviously a drifter can just pelt you with rocks. That's why kind of the greenhouse is probably a better location. Right, it's imminent. We've got basically not... Oh, here we are. It's starting. Yeah, watch out for the ranged baddies. Have we got any archers available to us? If not, that's fine. We can do other things. But knowing where the archers are is going to allow us to keep sightlines clear for them. Uh-oh. Oh, that was a solid blow there. No. Whoop. Watch out, incoming. Oh, it wants me. I mean, that's reasonable. I am very tasty. Ah, it got me. They hit like a truck full of smaller trucks. Woof. That was an unpleasant experience, to be certain. Either that or... what was it? They hit me? Yeah, it was a deep split shiver. Oh, God. Yeah, those ones really hit hard. Fair enough. Just keep on the move if you can. Try not to leave the doors to Origin Cave open. That place will be invaded pretty aggressively. Bow-torn over here. Ow. Oof. Unpleasant. Actually switching over to my sword and board here. Hello, Dave. Look. Majestic Dave in the distance there. All those deaths worth it just to see you lolloping over the landscape. Sadly, my health is now much lower than it was before due to the rather large amount of good eating that I had slowly accrued previously, which no longer counts. Oh, damn it. All my healing... Oh, no, it's just... It was on the wrong spot. That's fine. I'm gonna quickly bandage myself up. But yeah, all my nutrition's down. That is badness and sadness. Oh, that is very badness and sadness, actually. Whoop. Uh-oh. Whoop. Oh. Going down there to get more healing actually ended up with me having less health than I started with. Such is the way sometimes, I guess. Is Origin Cave open, or is it just a absolute madness out there? It is absolute madness. Fair enough. Ah! It snuck up on me! God damn it. You scoundrel, you! How dare you! Oh. We got so many people's spears. Where's Dave gone? Uh-oh. It's on to me. Wow. There will be a lot of good eating in here in a moment. They really do lock on. When they decide they want a specific person, they do not care about anything else. Woof. Big woof. There's Dave again. Oh, thank you. I've got a bunch of spears that belong to another person. I'm so sorry for stealing your spears. It's unintentionally, unintentional, I'll tell you. The fuck is that? Said Leafin. All right, this is the first time Leafin has seen Dave. I get you. But look, majestic as a clockmaker, I am in awe. It's an earth mover. It's a dragon. Oh yeah, being in Origin Cave is definitely super safe compared to pretty much anywhere else. As long as the door isn't opened, then it starts to go south pretty quickly, actually. Pick things up. Picked up someone's arrow, sadly. Many apologies. A pup is very distressed. I believe its parents have likely been devoured by mechanical constructs. Oh, we've got friends in the mine. Pow! Surprende! Oh, it came for me. I disapprove. It used my tactic of jumping down. How rude. And it's over. You're safe. Everyone can come out. I died like 3 times. Worst one so far. Worst one by an enormous margin. Not 1 death, but 3. Okay, let's drop these off. I'm gonna pop someone's spears in here. Thank you very much for their loan. Also drop those off, I guess. Who's Dave? Dave's Dave. Dave is a 3-legged giraffe. That's right. Is that a mod or part of the vanilla game? No, this is part of the vanilla game. However, just to be clear, whilst the game does have a sort of eldritch post-apocalypse narrative, if that's not your vibe, but otherwise this game would be perfect for you, you can, hey, Boobaloo, you can press an option at the beginning called Homo sapien? Homo sapien? I'm not sure how to pronounce that word, I'm afraid. Oh, wow, the entire pack has answered the call of those pups. Homo sapien mode turns off all of the, kind of lost civilization mode. Why was I just attacked? This time we're not starting the whole thing. Haha, I'm just going to shoot you. It's fine between me and Nine. But if anyone else does, I'm just going to ban them. I'll take it on the chin from Nine because I give him a load of shit all the time. Like 1,000% I deserve it. But I'm not going to mess around with the back and forth of escalating things. I'm just going to go immediately to the nuclear option and ban you. That is the only warning that anyone's going to get. Do be aware. Let me just gobble that down. There we go. Anyway, what was I saying? If you turn on Homo sapien mode, the like ancient ruins, the lost civilization, all of that kind of stuff, that's gone. Including, because I think it's so heavily tied into the plot, all of the monsters, all of the eldritch stuff. Aavak, tell Leafin to allow us to sing happy birthday. Whose birthday is it? Is it Leafin's birthday? No. No. That is a shame. Whose birthday is it then? Also, just in case that wasn't someone shooting me for a bit of a lark. By the way, I do understand that it was meant as a lark and nothing more. It's just, that's just going to escalate, and it's, so I'm just going to nip it in the bud if that's what it was. Don't for a second think that I think it was meant in any like malicious way, but it's just, it's very tiring, and it gets super tiring super fast. But if that was just a monster, and I just unloaded a full broadside on someone, do let me know, and I will hurl myself to the floor and seek your forgiveness. Oh, we gotta sing Leafin happy birthday now? Happy birthday to Leafin. Happy birthday to Leafin. Happy birthday. I'm gonna let someone else finish. I'm just waiting. What I would like to imagine happened is in voice chat on Discord, everyone just said at the same time, and it just echoed and got distorted, and some people were hot on the mic, and it basically killed a couple of headphone users. It's Leafin's birthday. Everyone needs to bring Leafin gifts. Find Leafin, bring him gifts. 9 is going to judge the gifts, and the best gift giver will, I don't know what you're going to win, but it's going to be amazing. 9 said so. Yes, the best gift giver. You must give the best gift. Whatever criteria 9 decides to use to judge the gift. Also, I really do need to restore all this. Oh, man, it's going to suck. Considering a purple star radish, that would be good. 9, I'm going to visit your winery. I need a drink. It's probably one of the fastest ways for me to get the fruit component of my my nutrition up. Is there any particular wine cask I can go to? Or is it just like anyone? Oh, any, okay. You got blueberry wine, cranberry wine, blackcurrant wine. Okay. There we go. Oh, you know what? I should have done this before the fight happened. Oh, that would be amazing. Imagine being completely tanked on blueberry wine whilst also fighting through the temporal storm. That would have been glorious. All of the visual artifacts, all of the time. Remind me next time. Thank you, 9. Barely increased it. Oh, it's gonna take me so long to get my health up. It sucks. You can get Dave drunk. I don't know, but I think someone should try. Also on a road that follows the contours of the landscape, or straight line that bridges valleys and tunnels through mountains. Personally, I prefer roads that follow rather than just tunnel and bridge. Very much a personal preference, though. There are many wolves over here. Wow, I really must be drunk, because for a second there, I thought I was looking at a worm from Tremors. Was, in fact, a wolf sat down, facing away. Easy mistake to make, I say. Right. Okay, I need to go and drop some things off. All right. Yeah. Calista said, I need Aavak's dwarf experience for how to customize this forge. Let me come and have a look. Lots of quenching going on there. Can you expect to find cattails and horsetail during winter? You can probably expect to find them, but they're not going to regrow. I'll just walk past it. Not sure if I should change the material. Maybe push it out more. Want to do a lot of chisel work though. I mean, the material isn't... I mean, if I'm perfectly honest, forges are not usually made with certain... with aesthetics in mind, as much as they are with function. So, in terms of material concerns, I think that just comes down to personal aesthetic preference, really. I like the mixture of brick and more dry stone looking walls. Obviously there's a bit of mixture of coloration there. Did like you have a good birthday bash? It's actually your birthday. Pembroke Harpist, mate. You have a good one. Yeah, ran out of granite. There's where's the nearest granite? Yeah, that's probably what you were asking for granite for a while ago. But what were you saying in regards to pushing things back then? It's about as far back as you can afford to make it while still interacting. You can still interact with all of that. Got the forges there. I like that. That looks much more like the sort of forge beds that I'm used to. Pushing it forward. Oh, do you mean the brickwork here? Bringing that proud of the wall. Is that what you were suggesting? Yes. Yeah. No. That would make a lot of sense. Yeah. Probably not these side parts though. The top and up, sure. But not the side section. In fact, I'd probably take those back. Maybe if you were going to do chiseling work, curve it a little bit. I would say, anyway. Yeah. But then have extra layers at the top, moving up. And then chisel them in much the same way that you've got these sections down here. Yeah, kind of like the bottom though. I would probably how do I express this? For example, if this is like a half block slab, if you did that but then carved it a line along the bottom, just so it had a bit more of a pronounced lip, less of a flat lip here, a bit more of a curved lip. Wow, there's so much howling outside, isn't there? Yeah, I'm really liking what you've done so far. And down here we've got a couple of rooms, actually. Huh. Oh, is that for steel smelting? Good question, Sheelab. Okay, so miners, are we heading back to the mining outpost now that the attack is over? Because I believe there was a lot more copper for us to gather. Yeah. All right, well, at least a good group of us are coming back. I am going to want to pick up some materials for crafting. And in fact, if there's a couple of people who would like to come along and work on the build, you are more than welcome. Definitely going to want some walnut logs. Extra clay for making cobble. And a whole lot of dirt that is going to be needed to produce the paths. Gonna need a couple more picks as well, I think. Hello. Did someone... Did someone forget their tongs? No. Mm-hmm. 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 All to code in here. Yep. The grab of shame. I love it. Do we have... Actually, no, I don't think we need another bronze pick. But I am taking an extra copper prospecting pick and an extra copper pick with me. Alright. I'm going to grab some logs and then we're going to head off. I'm also going to grab that shovel as well to take with. There we go. That's maple. Do we not have any more walnut? Okay. I'll bring along the maple anyway. Okay. I'm readying to head on out. If anyone would like to come join, you are more than welcome to. Okay, I need to quickly repair my armor after all of that nonsense that happened earlier. What have we got? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Right. Okay, heading back to the mining outpost now. I think I'll swing past She Labs, grab a little bit of food before I head out, and also way more poultices. I'm really glad you like the look of the town, Spawn Exo. Massive thank you, though, to Sheila for making sure that the mining group has plenty of food. Chomp, 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 chomp. And another one for the road. All right. Okay. Right. Not much food here. Most of it is there already. That's completely fair. Okay. This should be good enough. We can also check out Bentham's Road as we go. Oh yeah, oaks can get massive. You can need more than one axe to get through an oak. Interesting. Looking forward to seeing this bridge come to full fruition. This is definitely going to be a help. A massive help, actually. Hey, Bentham. Looking good so far, mate. Looking very good so far. Gonna wind it through the hills from here. Ah, nice. I mean, it makes sense for you to bridge over from where you started. Right on top of a cliff. Would have been hard to make that follow the landscape in any sensible way whilst also being traversable. Right. Do we have any leads on bronze ores? Not many. Okay, if you're looking for cassiterite, it's going to be a rough one. Definitely don't have any over here. This is mostly native. Oh, I mean, there's a tiny, minuscule amount of bisthmonite. Actually, no. High cassiterite to the south. And high bisthmonite. So yeah, we do actually have a solid hit on a good spot for tin and bismuth. Right, try to stay clear of the moose. Yeah, deep south. Not the really, really deep south, mind you. It's November. Whoop. I mean, you can go for it if you want. It's just we've got a lot of food over there anyway, and so we don't really want to keep adding more and more food to the amount that we've got, otherwise it is going to spoil. And killing something when you don't actually need its meat is not classy. There we go. Oh, that is amazing. So much food. All right then. Let's have a look in here. I'm pretty certain that this is, in fact, yeah, it's walnut. I'm going to need some walnut logs. Either that or I can replace everything with maple, but that's kind of a chore. Unfortunately, we got so much walnut was turned into supports. I'm kind of drowning in supports now. Way too many supports were made. Okay. Drop off the spare mining items I brought. Another pro pick. All right. Now, wasn't it mentioned that you found a source of... Was it revenge? Did you find the source of high copper? Take care, man, pork. Can't find it in the twisty mines down there. Roger. Roger. Okay, I will head down immediately then. We'll just see what we can do. I do want to, once we get back up, I'm going to spend some time on the base, but what I need for that is walnut. Well, it's definitely not walnut. Of course, it's not. It's birch. I don't know where we'll find walnut from, though. Whoosh. What ore type should I keep an eye out for bronze making? Cassiterite is the main one. But there's a couple of others besides. Let's see whether we can work our way through this place. You said you found a huge amount down here. Definitely got growly boys somewhere in this maze of a place. Had you started excavating it, or... Make sure your picks are in the right mode. Oh no, you just closed it. Okay. Small amounts of native copper there. So nothing big. Give me a second. They're having a bit of an infight. go. This looks like an area we've already looked at, but we'll see what we can do. Trace amounts there. Olivine over here. Very large amounts. Can make green glass. And refractory bricks. Possibly worth us going for. Huge amounts of olivine there. Medium amounts of native copper. I'm a damn fool and I did not come down here either with any support beams or any dirt. Packed dirt. There you see them. Finding anything over here? Oh, found the vein. Okay, let's head over to Revenge then. Up or down is the question. I appear to have chosen poorly. Oh no, no, I've got it. It's back this way if you want to come as well, She-Lab. You found some, you've minded now. Right, okay. Here we are. Marvelous. Right, I'm going to head back topside, get some gubbins, and I'll be back down. This place is a bit of a squirrely mess at this point, though, isn't it? Over there. Oh, we've got some deep drifters, some nasty nasties. Takes a lot of damage, even with my increased damage amount. Can't quite reach you. Can you hit me from there? Certainly hope not. Oh, you can. I mean, if nothing else, getting a lot of flax twine. Which I'm okay with. Oh, copper. Nope. Okay, good. And up this way, there we go. Got the right way out now. Hey, She-Lab. I see you down there. Oh, I see. Also see a tainted drifter. Oh, I think. Right, okay, I'm gonna head up. place is so terribly squirrely now. Really should come back through here and just make these paths a bit cleaner. Disapprove. Alright. Remove you from this area if I can. Got it. Ooh. One last thing that Revenge is going to need to worry about on the way back up. Hello. Yeah, if anyone is looking for things to do, helping us clean up the caves would be a massive win for us. Because frankly, this place is... it's a mess. There is no kind way of putting it. With how twisty and turny this place is, I think the support beam's guiding line would be a good idea. I kind of agree. And it's not like we don't have enough support beams. I just forgot to take them down with me, which is rather silly, but... Alright. Nice little pit kill there, right? Yeah, hello everyone. We return. She is on the way. Right, let's head inside. Right. Have we got... No. Grab some food. Alright, drop off the copper chunks. Try and make sure that things are in the right place. There we go. Alright then. Is there an explosive in Vintage Story? I don't know. I have no idea. Alright, yeah. Blasting bomb? Oh yeah, okay, there you are. Ore blasting bomb and stone blasting bomb. Powdered iron oxide, blasting powder. Get that from saltpeter, powdered sulfur, and black coal. Scrap bomb. This bomb is particularly effective for damaging creatures, but completely ineffective against stone or ore. This bomb is particularly effective for mining ores, but less so for plain rock blasting. Has a 10% chance of destroying ores and a very high chance of destroying crystals and crystallized ores. This bomb is particularly effective at mining stone, but is highly destructive to ores. Has an 80% chance of destroying ores and will always destroy crystal and crystallized ores. Yikes. Wouldn't want to use those though, man. Maybe the blasting bomb for clearing out large amounts of just plain rock, but... How hot is this room? Not sure, really. Either way, I'm going to say that I'm going to go and grab up some dirt. So that I can make some plain blocks. And if nothing else for the time being, I think it's probably wise for us to create a little bit of cellar over here. But yeah, if anyone wants to help out at the mining lodge, you are more than welcome to come over and help. And in fact, considering I am going to be wrapping the stream up in the next like 10-20 minutes and going on my mid-community day break, the server will still be live, so you're more than welcome to jump in and get some work done up here. It would be greatly appreciated, in fact. You're showering me with packed dirt, which is not dirt. Sadly. I know. It's a very confusing distinction, but here we are. Go. I'll leave the granite stone. It's a form of dirt. More dirt per dirt. Alas, though, it does not allow me to make paths. Deep sads. Right. I think around here we will have these. Eating up. Quite nice. And then out here, start having these paths wrap around the building. Now, that said, do I want this to be cobble, perhaps? Kinda do, yes. I'll grab some of the cobble from back here. Yeah. Right. This is now effect. Well, I guess I could do something a little bit different with this too. I could have the peridotite cobble block there instead. Oh man, I can see that lip. Oh, it's gonna drive me nuts. Will actually drive me to distraction. I will almost certainly at some point go and dig all of that out to fix it. You okay? What? Huh. Okay. Well, that can... it still is there, though. That's an interesting one. That's a very interesting one, though. Huh. Flattens it. I wasn't aware that that would work that way. Hmm. Yep. We'll slowly get this path built up around the outside. Then it'll lead in here, I think. I'm going to dig this up, though. Because popping that there should blend nicely enough. Oh, damn it. Wrong one. What I meant to use was the cobblestone stair. Yeah. There you go. Nice. Right, so likely want packed dirt up there, I suppose. It's a little bit claustrophobic, but it's meant to be an entryway, and it's meant to feel like that. We want a small cellar, though, don't we? Just a little bit of something, something initially. Do I have enough of this? We will see. So a little cellar to the side. Much the same as this one. Watch out, Sheila. There are enemies out here. Where is it? I see it. Actually, I don't see it. There we are. Got it. But yeah, they're going to be spawning out here. You might want to stay inside. Honestly, the Botos are some of the nastiest enemies just because of their ridiculously good range, frankly. Now, I can make a fairly comfortable little area. Oh, I took a lot of damage from that, actually. Do I have... Ooh. Didn't someone bring like a stupid amount of healing items at some point? Didn't they? Oh, sure, someone had mentioned that they were doing that. We're gonna need lamps, oil lamps. We are going to need some shelving for a very small cellar. We can have the forge more or less wrap around the cellar. The cellar can be almost a pantry in effect. Or we can have the bunkhouse wrap around it. That kind of makes more sense to me, actually. Yeah, Botos can be nasty, says Xantifar. They can shoot up to 39 blocks. It was ridiculous. And at night as well, they've got perfect vision. I can't even see like more than 10 blocks ahead. I have not seen the more recent update for 7 Days to Die. Vladimir. Is it good? Character is slowly restoring their health, but it is a slow affair. If anything hits me right now, I will die. Oh, really? That's awful timing. Uh-oh. 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 Yeah, there is literally a portal right outside the door. Oh, my lord, that's garbage timing. I would die. Oh well. So, here, in no particular order, is the list of things that I would look forward to getting done over here. We want a tiny pantry. More a pantry than a cellar. We want a bunkhouse, and we want a forge. The forge could possibly also include the pit kilns, or we could just have that outside. Oh yeah, rift activity is high tonight. Yeah, you're right. Given that, yeah, I'm happy with just having effectively a pantry. I don't, as much as the idea of a cellar being underground is appealing, and having verticality in any build is kind of nice. I don't think we're gonna. I don't think this one in particular benefits too much from verticality. Instead, I would like to focus on just getting some nice walls in, getting the logs going along the length there, and just aiming to flesh this place out enough that while people are over here, because there's still so much to gather in this region, because it's not just this one mine over here. This whole area is incredibly dense with things for us to mine. So this could be a pretty substantial base of operations for quite some time, I would say. Yeah, we're going to want at least like a 4, 6, maybe even 8-person bunkhouse. Have a pantry that allows for at least moderate storage of food stuffs. Generally speaking, we should only... Ooh. Someone dying outside? Oh, I see. We're going to need to help them. They can't get in right now, and I don't have enough... Oh, no, sod it. We will save you. No dappling left behind. The door is open. Can you get in? You ran off. Okay. Well, this area is now open to you if you can get back here. You're safe over here. Okay. I guess over there, I'm assuming. But yeah. We'll make a modest bunkhouse here. Make a reasonable forge area, because you know we've got a lot of materials that we'd be able to smelt down, make available to those working over here. So replenishing the tools, it makes sense for a mine to have the ability to replenish its pickaxes at the very least. And other than that, I mean, if we're starting to expand it out like that, I might turn this into more of like a rec room rather than a storage room. If we're adding in an actual forge, I may as well make that the workshop area, and this more of just a place for the miners to relax of an evening. Sit down, play some cards, roll some dice, you know? Vladimir says, so far so good. They're undating the trees, adding weather effects. Oh, updating the trees, I imagine. And adding weather effects and making it so there will be loot caps. So you have to go to other areas to get better loot. Oh, okay. And I would love to see you and Lady Sheila play some more 7 Days. That is always a possibility. I will keep that in mind. But I think with that, we're going to be hopping off. Now, as far as the projects that I'm aware of, we have got a road project leading from Bentham's area down into the desert that will cross all the way over here, hopefully. Line up with the roads that we've got going in this area over to the mine. And the mines around here as well. Definitely got something being built down there, which looks quite interesting. we have got, I think, over there, the longhouse with the sod roof looks kind of awesome. When we come back in a couple of hours, because the server's going to be running whilst we're on break. The server's basically going to be running for the day until I wrap up with the second stream. So in the interim couple of hours, it would be very nice to see if this road gets a little bit more work on it. And more building materials get brought up to the mining lodge. Maybe even some work on the mining lodge. I noticed a massive area is being cordoned off with fencing or a moat over here. Possibly for ranching, maybe. That would actually be kind of cool. Seeing much more of a road going up down here as well. Little by little, the town is really starting to come together. I am going to love getting a chance to get back to the road here, leading up to what will possibly eventually, maybe one day, be my house. We will see. Can Aavak have a house? Who knows? Manticore just said in chat, gosh, this map reminds me of my Worm Online days. Considering the way I described this game initially was somewhere between Worm Online and Minecraft. Yeah, no, I agree. Quite a lot. Poor Aavak. Maybe one day he will get his house. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll be able to graduate from the nomad life. But probably not today, sadly. Lots of things outside dying, apparently. I would not go out unless you are pretty confident that you can handle it. It is rough out there. It is ultra rough out there. So this is stream end. Yeah, this is part one of the stream end. Again, on the community game days, I typically do a stream in the morning, more EU time, then take a break of a couple of hours, then a stream in the evening, my time, which is more for like the US audience and the far shifted time zones. All right. But that is going to be it for me. We've gone a little bit over time, but I think not too bad. Thanks for the stream then, Aavak. You're more than welcome, Akira Dragonborn. Now, as for the next time we stream, probably looking at 3 to 4 hours from now. So somewhere in the realm of like 9 to half 10-ish, somewhere about there. That is GMT. Translate into your local time coordinates as necessary. And then we'll probably see another stream of about a similar length. We'll probably be going again for about 8 to 9 hours of streaming. We will have a look. BST, not GMT. Yeah, know what I mean. But yes, no, that's fair. Lady Sheila, that was a very fair correction. Bloody time zone. Sorry, daylight savings, I should say. But with that, I hope the creatures outside, it looks like it's getting a little bit, yeah, I can see the reddish glow on the horizon indicating daybreak is almost here. You can probably safely leave before long. You're not going to have to be holed up in the mining lodge for much longer. But yeah, by the end of the stream this evening, I am really hoping that this is a proper lodge. I think that would be amazing. If I can get something that looks like an actual lodge, it would be fantastic. All right. Thanks for the company, everyone. Well, that's going to be it for this part of the Community Day stream.